How to use a T-piece resuscitator. So in our previous video on neonatal resuscitation, we saw that positive pressure ventilation can be given by any of the three methods: the self-inflating bag, the flow inflating bag, and the T-piece resuscitator. We are friendly with the self-inflating bag or the AMBU bag, but the disadvantage of AMBU bag is that it provides only PIP, which is the peak inspiratory pressure, but it does not provide PEEP. So to provide PEEP, which is the peak and expiratory pressure, or CPAP, which is continuous positive airway pressure, we require T-piece resuscitator. So for preterms, as they have less surfactant, there is a tendency for the alveoli to get collapsed easily. So in such cases, we require PEEP or the CPAP, which will keep the alveoli open and hence promote gas exchange. So it's not that they require more oxygen, but they require some amount of gas which should be present continuously in the alveoli so that it prevents the collapse of the alveoli. So if we see the T-piece resuscitator, here we can see this is the machine. So what is it? So it is a mechanical device that uses valves to regulate the flow of compressed gas directed towards the patient. So compressed gas can be provided by the centralized system or by the cylinder. So which gas can be used? We can use oxygen. Oxygen is FiO2 of 100%, or we can use air. Air is FiO2 of 21%. So we can use a blender. Now blender will mix oxygen and air and give a range of FiO2 between 21 to 100%. So as we have seen that now the recommendation is that for preterms, especially less than 35 weeks gestation age at birth, we give FiO2 of 21 to 30%. Whereas if the gestational age is 35 weeks or more, FiO2 requirement is 21% at birth. And the flow meter is set to about 10 liters per minute. So this is the T-piece. In this T-piece we can see on the left side there is a tube. So through that tube the gas is coming. On the top we can see there is a gas escape opening. And on the right side we see there is an opening which is the outlet through which gas goes to the patient or the baby. Now this right side opening, here we attach the mask, and that mask we put on the baby's mouth and nose. So how we use this T-piece? So when we have connected it to the machine, we have connected to this device. Now what we'll do is that we occlude the cap and we open the cap. So when the opening is occluded, the gas is directed towards the baby. So all the gas is coming towards the baby. So when all the gas is coming towards the baby, it provides PIP. And when we open it, then some gas is getting escaped through this opening. So it provides the PEEP. In AMBU bag, we see that when we press the AMBU bag, then the air moves to the baby and it provides the PIP. But when we release the bag, there is no pressure, continuous pressure is not there. But in this case, there is a continuous pressure, so that PEEP is provided, the CPAP is provided, and the alveoli remain open. So this you can see, in this slide you can see that the opening is closed and now the opening is open. So how will you determine the rate, inspiratory time? So basically how often you close the opening on the cap, that will determine the rate, and how long you close, that will determine the inspiratory time. So if you look at this diagram shows the pressure tracing during 3 positive pressure breaths. So time when we occlude the opening, we are giving PIP. In this diagram we can see PIP of 20 centimeter water is being given. And PEEP is when we open the opening. So 5 centimeter water PEEP is being given. So usually 40 to 60 breaths per minute we have to give, and inspiratory to expiratory time should be around 1:2 to 1:3 ratio. So how we give? We give using the rhythm, like breathe 2 3, breathe 2 3, breathe 2 3, like that we have to give. So we saw that, we already know that this is the way we give. So here you can see this is the inspiratory pressure control valve. This valve helps in deciding the PIP, and this is the maximum pressure relief. So this valve is like the pop-off valve which we have on the Ambu bag. There is a pop-off valve. So pop-off valve has a limit at around 30 to 40 centimeter water, beyond which it will not provide pressure. So it prevents pneumothorax. And it is covered by a shield. You can see the black colored shield, which is a removable shield. So in this way we can see this is the maximum pressure relief valve, and this is the inspiratory control valve. And this is the adjustable dial. This is rotatable dial. Now this adjusts the PEEP or the CPAP. And this is the built-in manometer. So it measures the inspiratory and expiratory pressure while giving positive pressure ventilation. So usually we start with a PIP of 20 to 25 centimeter water. Sometimes full-term babies may require 30 to 40 centimeter water, but we don't give more than that because it may then cause pneumothorax. So now we will show you how to use the T-piece resuscitator. This is the T-piece resuscitator. We are connecting gas tube to the gas outlet, and this is the source of oxygen. We are connecting it to gas inlet. The flow of gas can be kept between 5 to 15 liters per minute, preferably 10 liters per minute. In this case we are keeping it up to 10 liters per minute. This is the adjustable dial to adjust the PEEP, and this is the way we close both the openings. And this is the inspiratory control pressure. We are keeping it to 20 centimeters water. Now when we release the cap, it will show the PEEP, PEEP, PEEP. Okay, so to adjust the PEEP, we will rotate the adjustable dial, and we will keep it to 5 centimeter water. So now when we close it, it will give PIP of 20 centimeter, and when we open it, it will give PEEP of 5 centimeter water. And this is the way we attach the mask. And this mask we apply on the baby. Please like, comment, share and subscribe.